What's up, guys? So today I'm reviewing the ZHIYUN MOLUS 100. Now this is a very interesting light, right? You look at the form factor, reminds me of my FX3. I mean, just in the size and the shape. Not sure if maybe they're just trying to capitalize on just people liking the look and feel of kind of the mirrorless cameras with this. But it is an interesting choice for this light, and I think it works because with how small, I mean, this is a 100 watt light, or the light output, right? And it's super tiny compared to, look at like the Aperture brand lights or newer or some of the other ones out there. And they're able to achieve this by keeping the body so small and having this ginormous fan in the back right here. And I know you're gonna wonder, what about fan noise? It's actually really quiet. In my testing and everything, I have not noticed this in your standard kind of like dialogue or interview setups and everything. So that's pretty incredible that they were able to cram all of this light power and everything, huge fan, into this tiny little package and able to keep it quiet. Now, as you can see on the back, has a big warning. You get this light, it's gonna have warning stickers all over saying this thing gets very hot. So just be aware that there really isn't any good place to grab a hold of it when it's been on for a while, because it's basically, this whole thing is like a giant heat sink, which is really the only way, right, that they're able to pack that much power into this small of a light. So just be aware of that. You can get a battery pack for the side. I don't have that, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming the battery gets hot, but not as hot as obviously just the straight, the straight frame of the light right here. You have your standard controls on the side, brightness as well as color temperature. I mean, this light is so tiny and compact. It's kind of like a no-brainer to have this in your kit. Light output is on par with other 100 watt lights from other manufacturers, except this thing is just way, way smaller than pretty much anything you're gonna find out here. So as far as cons, is that the power port for the included power adapter is actually in the bottom. So when you plug it in, it plugs straight into the bottom. Now it plugs in nice and tight. It's not gonna just fall out on its own, but I'm just concerned that over time, if you have a studio setup and you have this sitting there for a while, cord gets tripped over, right, it's going to be easier for it to pull out the bottom than if it was on the side or something. Now it does keep it compact, right? Instead of having cables coming out the side, it's coming straight out the bottom, right next to your quarter 20 mount for mounting to your light stand or something. One thing that I don't particularly care for about this light, along with pretty much every other light out there, is that they include, their own proprietary adapter mount on the front of this. Now, the nice thing is, like other manufacturers, they do include, well, they don't include in this case, but they do have a Bones mount adapter that you can put onto their, their proprietary adapter. So you have to buy that separate, which is kind of annoying. I wish they included it, with this kit, but it is an option. So just know that when it comes out of the box, you're only going to be able to use ZHIYUN's little reflectors and ZHIYUN's modifiers. If you want to add anything else, you have to get the separate Bowens mount adapter. Other than that, this light is, a very unique design, but it works really well. I love how quiet it is. I mean, especially look how big, it's like a 4-inch fan on the back right there. I mean, it's like as big as my face, and you barely hear it when it's on full speed. So anyway, if you're in the market for a new, lighting system or like a little pocket light, right, definitely go and check this light out.